It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another reaction to an episode of The Walking Dead. This is my reaction to Season 11, Episode 2 called Acheron Part 2. Last episode left on a pretty significant cliffhanger with Negan and Maggie, so I'm definitely looking forward to see how that's resolved, but also looking forward to see the repercussions of that decision that Negan made. As I said at the end of my reaction to the last episode, the reason why I think that cliffhanger worked is that it's not really about immediately after, like the what happens to Maggie. We know Maggie's gonna make it, but the bigger question is what the repercussions of Negan's decision are gonna be and how that misjudgment on Negan's part is gonna impact how much the group trusts him going forward. I think many of you mentioned in the comments that Negan had an opportunity to make Maggie truly trust him and he blew it, and I absolutely agree. So the bigger question at this point is what's everyone's reaction gonna be to what Negan did and how this event is gonna shape up the Maggie and Negan dynamic. And obviously, other than that, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the Commonwealth. Yumiko found something that gives her purpose for remaining at Commonwealth, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that all plays out as well. But that's pretty much everything I had to say going into this episode. As always, if you're not a subscriber and enjoy the content by the end, consider subscribing to join our community. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so if you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe to help me get there. Also, if you are a subscriber, check to make sure that you are still subscribed. As many of you might know, YouTube is running automatic bots that remove subscriptions if the user is inactive on the channel, so that might be what's going on if you know you subscribed but you're no longer a subscriber. So just subscribe again in that case. And obviously, as I said, to stay a subscribed member, make sure to be active on the channel, leave more comments and be more interactive in the comment section so that the YouTube bots don't consider you an inactive account. Also, if you do enjoy the content, share and smash the like button and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. Make sure to put it on all notifications so you get a notifications for every single upload. With that said, let's just dive right into this reaction. Is it gonna pick up exactly where we left off? Or are they gonna let it hang for a bit again? Yeah. We all know Maggie's gonna make it. It's not even a question. She pulled a Glenn. I think she went under the train car. Alden's not too happy to see Negan.
Where's Maggie?
Great question.
She was right behind me.
Bullshit. You're not fooling anyone, Negan.
Alright, we need to get that door open. Then we'll go from car to car until we hit the front of the train, then we'll hop off. And then we'll just keep going.
Interesting decision by Gabe. Truth lies. Very cryptic message. The whole thing is cryptic. Do we have another cult on our hands? Like Teddy's group from Fear?
Someone here's in charge, and I'm gonna speak to that person.
That's it? The plan is talking?
You can try, Yumiko.
Ezekiel's gone. In
What?
anticipation of the next question, I looked everywhere, asked around. No one's saying anything. Someone took him. Someone knows.
Mercer took him. He may have gone into reassessment or reprocessing, whatever they called it.
I'd like to speak to somebody who can actually give me answers. Who do you report to?
You want to speak to my supervisor?
That's right, we want to talk to the manager.
I bet Daryl is gonna find some signs of Leah being there at one time. That might be the exact reason why Dog ran off in the first place. Oh, so this is what everyone thought connected to Leah. Obviously it doesn't. But I still think he's gonna find something.
You've already been assessed. You think you've been assessing me? No, dear.
The opposite.
I've been assessing you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know anything about. Your community's large and organized. There's a bureaucracy, and you're part of it. You probably had a job like this before the world fell. If I had to guess, I'd say forensic psychologist.
Oh, I think she's right on the money.
Your currency is the US dollar, and that you need to strictly control the amount in circulation. You use familiar money as a powerful psychological tactic because you know how desperately people miss the old world. I was a lawyer. I like rules. They bring order to the chaos, which means you need me. I have reason to believe my brother, a thoracic surgeon, is living...
She has them wrapped around her finger at this point.
Coffee?
I think she's in.
It's below us. It's Morse code. It's SOS.
It's Maggie. Negan is concerned. He's shitting his pants right now. Yep. Are we pissing our pants yet, Negan? Oh.
I slipped. He saw, and he left me to die.
I think he deserved it.
Okay. So what?
You're just admitting it?
You tried to kill her.
No. She was in trouble and I didn't help. There is a big difference.
Oh, he's gonna get his ass whooped.
Who in here's got your back?
Yeah, you don't need fingers to count that number.
Good
She was
one.
just talking about murdering me. Sooner rather than later. And yet somehow, I'm the big old asshole because I didn't risk my nuts for her. I have been a golden goddamn asset for every single one of you.
And a burning hilltop, that helped, huh?
I killed Alpha. Alright, so yeah, I was helpful. Because if I hadn't done that, every person you know, their skull would be on a spike.
Yeah, okay, I'm not buying a word of it.
Same.
Maggie's gonna stop them.
God, and it happens. We can get through the city without him.
What's Maggie gonna decide? Oh, who's that? Later? What's gonna happen later?
Gage? What happened?
Oh, Gage?
We got lost in the tunnels. Walkers are everywhere. They might have died.
How'd he get in there? Hey, this one seems a bit looser. Sasquatch, give me a hand.
We open that, they'll all get in.
Right there.
I know he is.
Maggie! Whoa, Maggie!
Come on.
This is like literally the same thing as Negan. Like what Negan did.
Maggie? Maggie! Open the door! Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I made a mistake and I'm sorry, but I want another chance. Okay, I won't do it again. I won't do it again. I'll be better, please. I promise. Maggie!
We don't have the ammo to clear them.
Whoa.
Let it go.
This is insane. What the fuck, Maggie?
Liar.
Oh. This one's on Maggie. That's insane. That's the only thing I can say. Now, no one can say shit about what Negan did, because Maggie did the exact same thing. And this was even more cruel, if you think about it. This is not a very pleasant view.
You guys don't want to look at him. Why? Why won't you look at him?
All that is the shell of a man who died a coward.
It's a hot take, Father.
Before I found Elijah and his people, Herschel and I were alone for a long time. One day we came across this frail old man kneeling by a turned over grocery cart. It was full of scavenged clothes. He said were for his sons and daughters, and could we help him haul the cart back home? And he said he'd give us food for our trouble. I knew that he was a liar, but I was starving, and soon Herschel would be. So we followed him back to his house, and I held a knife to his throat and reached in his pocket, pulled out the chloroform rag he was going to use on me, stuffed it in his mouth. We went inside the house, and I locked my little boy in a room, and I went and searched the house. There were these 3 deformed wouldn't call them men. They came after me, but I handled them.
Is that the deformed walkers we saw in the trailer?
Sound that was coming from upstairs in the attic. And I thought maybe they had people tied up there that were trying to get free. At the top of the stairs is this shadow, writhing, rocking. I thought it was an animal, and it fell down the stairs. It came right at my feet. It used to be a woman. Her arms and her legs had been cut off, stitched up. Her eyes gouged out.
Damn.
No tongue. This gash in her throat where her vocal cords had been ripped out.
That's brutal.
And her belly was round and full. And whatever was inside of there was trying to get out.
Oh shit.
And I went upstairs and there were 3 more just like her. Their hearts were still beating. And do you know the first thing I thought? The very first thing that crossed my mind? If they're alive, there must be food here.
Damn.
So I took care of them. And then I found the food. Lots of it. And Herschel and I filled the cart with it. And we left. I don't feel anything when I tell you that.
Since when did Maggie become so cold? Like, god damn.
Seeing it, I lost something. And I don't think it's a bad thing that I did. What we had in Hilltop and in Meridian, it's rare. It has to be. Compared to everything that's out there.
Well,
Because if it isn't,
wait till you see Commonwealth.
Means that nobody has it figured out. And nobody ever will.
That's right. It's a little too late to figure it out now, I think. Took the survivors a long time to get to where they are. Oh, shit. None of this is a problem for Daryl. Oh. Is he a walker? Did Gage have something to do with that too?
Tell my kids I didn't die a coward.
Unlike someone else. The barricade has been breached. That was Gage too. Oh crap. That's not good. Oh. Don't fuck it up, Negan. Oh. Great reinforcement in perfect time. This is a visually kick-ass scene. It's epic. Is he gonna use the grenade? Yeah. Ooh. God damn. That's one way to kill walkers. The most effective way, I would say, but the most disgusting way. What the hell happened to Yumiko and Princess and Ezekiel? Uh-oh.
They're being processed.
Processed as in administratively? Processed as in bologna or other meat stuffs? This inquiring mind needs to know. I want to see them.
Or processed, meaning
I got my friends to go to that train yard under the guise of asking whoever showed up for help for us three, because I knew they wouldn't go otherwise. But all I was thinking about was Stephanie. So yes, I lied.
I love that he didn't
I've been
give
lying
away
the whole
their
time
actual
because I'm afraid to lose the
location.
3 friends I have in this world.
Smart Eugene.
And I am in fact a virgin. Even though I have observed the act far more times than I care to admit.
With Abe and Rosita most of the time. Are they gonna buy it? I mean, 50% of what he said is the truth. It's just whether they're gonna find out the other 50% is all bullshit. Are they gonna take him to see Stephanie? Ooh. I was wrong about that.
You have successfully completed initial processing and consideration for asylum
Interesting.
citizenship in these United Townships.
Welcome to the
These
Commonwealth.
doors, you'll be escorted to orientation by a beat cop. Welcome to the Commonwealth.
Let's see inside the Commonwealth.
I went to West Point, asshole.
He was holding on to that for a bit. He wanted to get that off his chest. Ooh.
Which one of you is Eugene?
Is that the fake Stephanie? Because that's not the real Stephanie. That's not Stephanie. They're playing you, Eugene. Get the memo. Is this finally the trust that we've been waiting for? Is this where they encounter Reapers? Because I sense Reapers somewhere close by. Yeah, that's a Reaper thing. That's the Reaper's version of the spikes from the Whispers.
This place sure has gone to shit since last time I was here.
Yes, it has, Negan. Yes, it has.
Let's double back. We can cut through.
Oh! What the hell just happened? Someone got an arrow to the head. Oh, Reapers. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's the end? Oh, shit.
They tried to kill my friends. Don't be scared. I'm not.
We need to rethink your plan.
The plan doesn't change. We need that food.
Alden's injured.
I thought you were a man of God. God isn't here anymore.
Oh. Something happened. Alright, that was my reaction to Season 11, Episode 2 of The Walking Dead, which was called Acheron Part 2. This was actually a very solid episode. I loved how everything came together. Obviously, the main theme of this episode was the dynamic between Negan and Maggie and how they kind of went from being in a bad position in terms of trusting each other to a point where they finally managed to work around their rocky past and be able to work together. And as part of that, I absolutely loved the whole thing with Maggie and the story she told. I'm assuming that that has to do with something that we saw in the trailer with the crawling walkers, which may actually come back into play. They may have to go there again, or we may actually see a flashback of what Maggie went through, something like that. But I loved everything when it comes to the survivors in the tunnels. Lots of great visuals, and the story I think was great in terms of how everything came together. In terms of the ending, that was a pretty intense ending, and it's a hell of a way to bring in the Reapers. Definitely excited for next episode to see what we get from the Reapers and how much of a threat they're gonna be. I'm assuming they're gonna be a huge threat, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Reapers in the next few episodes and to see who Pope is and what the group is all about. Other than that, loved everything with the Commonwealth. The group has finally entered Commonwealth, although we didn't see inside yet, but they have been accepted into Commonwealth, so I'm definitely excited to see what's gonna happen there. Obviously, they brought in a fake Stephanie. We know that's a fake Stephanie because the Stephanie whose voice we heard on the radio is a different actress. So we know that this is not the real Stephanie. So obviously the Commonwealth brought in a fake Stephanie to get information from Eugene. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But I'm definitely looking forward to see what happens with the Commonwealth as well, and get to meet some of the members of Commonwealth from the comics like Pamela Milton, Lance Hornsby, and others. And obviously I'm definitely excited to see how everything is going to come together in terms of the group finally getting to Commonwealth and for us to kind of get into that chapter of the comic storyline. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about after this reaction. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to join our community. Share and smash the like button and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.